being, well, in the last game it was very brief, but what do you guys think of being at center?
I think, that's his natural position. I think he's started games there before. Look, he's smart, he's tough, he's, pretty dependable. I like Evan a lot. So we've got the next man up mentality. So he'll step in practice today and throughout the course of the week, and he always gets reps in there, as the backup center. So he'll be in there.
What comes to mind when you think about playing a guy like Frank Gore this week?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is I played against Frank in college, so it's actually a pretty interesting story. So it's the game. So University of Miami's playing at Boston College. Right at the end, they're up 5. BC's going in to score in the 10-yard line. Ball gets tipped up. Ed Reed takes it back, and Miami wins, and then goes on and wins the national championship. But in that game, Clinton Portis was the back. We're doing a decent job defensively. Portis gets knocked out of the game, so everybody's kind of, excited. For lack of a better term. Okay, they're best players. We may have a chance here, and what it's a tight game. And then some young back named Frank Gore steps in there and breaks off a 20-yard run, and we're like, all right, well, But he's been a great player in college. He's been a great player, in the league. Really, as tough, as physical, as productive as, he's a really good back. I have a lot of respect for him as a player. I got to spend some time with him when he was here in the off season. As a person, he's even, an even better person. So he's got leadership. He's got really everything you're looking for in a back. So this will be a tough test for us. He'll be ready to go. He's always ready to go. It's been that way since, I last put on a helmet for sure. So he's a very good, very, very good player. So.
Did you get a chance to go heads up with him that game?
Nah, I mean, I wasn't very good, so I wasn't, I wasn't in there very much. Not that year at least. So.
Are Tankersley or Kendiche ready to practice or possibly play?
You'll see both guys in practice. They'll be out there today. But, these first time on the field with the team in pads, these guys got to have a long way to go. I think a lot of players think they can just step out there and play. I just have a different feeling on that. I think you got to get out there, you got to practice, you got to go through individuals, you have to, feel some contact, and you got to work your way into this. So it'd be good to get them out there, get them practicing, get them back into the flow of things, and it's supposed to be a hot day, so we'll see what kind of conditioning they've got right now, and it'll be interesting.
Kendiche looks better, right, than when he got here?
Yeah, he looks better. He looks better. He's working really, really hard. I mean, he's done a good job, in this since he's been here, as far as getting his workouts in, rehabbing, trying to learn the system. But it's still very, very early in the process for him. And today he'll get out there and practice, and we'll see how it goes.
You don't have to, I guess, activate them off the PDP until you're ready.
We've got some time. We got a little time, so we get it's a good opportunity to take a look at these guys, both Tank and Rob, and really kind of get them into a practice setting, some individuals, some team drills, some group drills. It's been a long time for both guys since they've stepped on a field in a competitive environment, so I never want to rush things. So we got some time, and look, if they look like they're ready to go, nobody wants to see those guys out there more than I do. But at the same time, you don't want to. This is a hard game to play, so we'll do what we feel is best for them individually and us as a team.
Ryan, what are the challenges facing a running quarterback as big and physical as Allen is?
Well, first is tackling. We got to do a great job of tackling the quarterback and really tackling in general. We got good backs, receivers, tight ends, but tackling the quarterback in space, it's a hard thing. And this is a guy, Josh Allen's tough. He's physical and he's fast, and he can, he can break some long runs if you don't do a good job tackling, keeping him in the pocket. So there's a lot of challenges from that perspective, and we've got to do a good job as a total team defense to have an understanding of what kind of player we're going up against, at the same time taking care of the other athletes on the field. But we got to take care of that as well.
How is Xavier Howard coming along, and how would you like to kind of nurse him so you have him for the rest of the season?
He's doing well. Expect to see him at practice today. He's obviously he's been working his to get back out there on the field. He's anxious to get out there, and again, working through some dings, and hopefully we get him out there today throughout the course of the week. And I think every player's got a little bit of. We want every player out there practicing, but the guys who are nursing some injuries, we try to manage them to some degree. If they can go, we let them go. So it's a little bit of a feel-out process as the practice goes. So.
Was he close to going at any point Sunday?
He did everything possible to go. This is a competitive guy. He wanted to be out there. It just, didn't work out. But, we're on to, this week in Buffalo, and I think he's anxious to get out there.
Ryan, decision for your starting quarterback?
Yeah, we're going to start Fitz this week. Kind of came to that conclusion really over the last couple of days. Decided we felt like that was the best thing for this team, and give us an opportunity, the best opportunity for this team to go up into a tough environment and try to pull out a win. So, and we do that on a weekly basis. What's the best way? What's the best grouping set of players? Offense, defense, kicking game to help us try to win the game. And we felt that was the case this week.
Do the players respond better to Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Look, to me, it's we need to play well offensively, defensively in a kicking game. We need to be more productive on offense. We really need to be more productive everywhere. But offensively, we need more production. We got that out of Ryan the other day, for a quarter, and we just felt like as we in this game and this week, that was the best chance for us to be productive, and we'll see how that goes. This is a tough team. It's an extremely tough defense. It'll be a tough crowd. We know that. It'll be a tough environment. So it'll be a major challenge. But we felt like, given all those obstacles, that Ryan gave us the best chance to be productive offensively.
Responding to a quarterback, though, is that a real thing? Is that something tangible?
I would say yes, to a degree. I think it's a team game, so really players respond to each other and a group. But yeah, the quarterback, I think he's got the ball in his hands on every snap, so he's got a relationship with the center, the receivers, the backs, the tight ends. So, yeah, players, and really I would say on every team, they have to respond to the quarterback. So,
What does this mean for Josh Rosen?
Josh is look, we have a lot of confidence in Josh, or else we wouldn't have played him. So I think for him, it's got to be a day-to-day improve, get better, and continue his development. So, and that was the conversation I had with him, and I think he's still a young player, young talented player, and there's still a lot of room for development with him, and we'll continue to develop him in practice. But at the end of the day, we're looking for production, at all positions, and we felt like playing Fitz would be in the best interest of this team.
More guys. So last week, I guess, and a little bit this week about Rosen's development. And that's the reason why he was playing.
Yeah.
What changed, I guess, in that spectrum?
I would say his production in the game, pretty much. And I think the way we played, at the end of the game, along with some other, there's a myriad of reasons. But at the end of the day, I felt like we moved the ball better with Ryan in the game, and I think we need to stay with that. So that's really what changed. And it's it's not a knock on Josh. I think he's improving. I do, and he'll continue to improve. But at the end of the day, we got to do what's best for this team, or what we feel is best for this team.
Last question.
Do you have an update on Jim Caldwell? No, we haven't talked about.
Yeah, I just talked to Jim. He's doing well. I talk to Jim a lot, so he's somebody I bounce thoughts, ideas off of, questions about. I try to give him an idea of where the pulse of the team is, and we go back and forth, just in different conversations. But it goes from situations in the game to personnel to how my family's doing to how he's doing. But yeah, he's doing well. So. Thank you.